I just finished watching a pretty interesting reality show. It's brand new, called Beyond the Edge. And the idea of it is there are 9 celebrities in the jungle battling it out for money for their charities. I was a little skeptical of this show. I'm not a huge celebrity person, but I did see some faces on the cast that did intrigue me. I'm a sports guy. There are some sports guys on there. Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary, Meta World Peace. And also, as you probably know if you're watching my channel, I am a Bachelor fan. And one of the old former leads of The Bachelor is on there, Colton Underwood, as well as one of my favorites from a show when I was a little kid. That is Jodie Sweetin from Full House. A few of the other celebrities, I have to admit, did not really know who they were. Craig Morgan, Paulina, don't remember her last name. Ebony, also don't remember her last name. And Alana, so I don't know all the celebrities, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't change the show. So as I said before, the premise is they're out in the jungle. They're going to live in the jungle and battle it out for money for charity. So, a lot of elements from different shows, a little bit of that alone factor, survivor factor, all kind of mixed in there, plus with the little celebrity twist. So it was pretty enjoyable. So let's talk about what actually happened in the episode. So our 9 celebrities split into 2 teams, one team of 5, one of 4, and they had to basically race through the jungle, solving different various challenges and puzzles to just see who would finish first. As we go through each episode, the prize pool is going to get progressively larger, and in total, $750,000-ish are going to be given to charity. So today they were playing for $20,000, which would be split among the charities of whichever team won. The teams. See, well, I didn't write notes, so this could be interesting. Who were on our team? So we had the blue team, which consisted of Paulina, who was the captain, and she selected on her team Craig, Ray, and Ebony. So that was our team of 4. And on the other side, our team of five, the captain, I believe, was Jodie. And she selected Meta World Peace, Mike Singletary, Colton Underwood, and Alana. Lauren Alaina. So not Alana. Lauren Alaina. So that's how in tune I am with the country music world and the American Idol world. Couldn't even remember her name, even though I just finished watching the show like 5 minutes ago. So I'll probably screw that up again by the end of the episode, but the last one there being Lauren Alaina. Maybe I got that right. Who knows? So all sorts of different aspects to the challenge here. We started off with a large crate, which the 2 teams had to use 2 wooden logs to transport it through a mini obstacle course. Wasn't really an obstacle course. Really, the challenge here was using the 2 logs essentially as wheels for the crate. Rolling the crate over the 2 logs till 1 log popped out the back, and then moving that log to the front and redoing that process. Our 2 teams were pretty close here. Red team finished a little bit ahead of the blue team out of this stage, and from there they had to crack open that crate, and inside the crate there were paddles, puzzle pieces. I think there was some other stuff in there too. And from there, They went to the water? And I already forgot. I should have made notes on this because these challenges were, there was a lot of elements to them. So they were doing the crate, they were on paddle boards, there was mule. For some reason there was a mule. And the mules didn't really make sense to me because the mules weren't packing all their gear. They were just leading the mules through the jungle. So like that was part of the challenge, was one of them had to just lead a mule. And I think the best mule interaction was probably Meta and the mule, because one thing we immediately learn about Meta is that he does not like animals. And when he first said that, I just assumed like, hey, this man, he's afraid of snakes. He's afraid of the jaguars that he was talking about on the bus. But all of a sudden there he is in front of the mule, and he doesn't even like the mule. Very, very interesting to me. And I really hope that Meta sticks around for the season, because he's already very entertaining and just a person who I want to see on camera. So where was I? So there was a paddleboard, there was a mule. They had to trudge through the mud, and Ebony definitely had a moment in the mud where she got stuck, started panicking a little bit, and Ray Lewis really came to her aid and helped her get through that scenario. From there, the blue team took the lead, and they got to a point where they had to make a decision. They could either go straight to the end, where they would have to assemble a puzzle, or they could take a detour to go get a clue. They chose to go straight on and get right to the puzzle, forcing the red team to have to go and grab the hint. At the time, and when I was watching it, I thought, yeah, they definitely made the right decision, because, you know, they had a picture of what the puzzle was supposed to look like, and I thought that alone would have made the puzzle easy enough to complete in a reasonably decent amount of time. Meanwhile, the red team has fallen behind. They're trying to play catch up, and all of a sudden, oh no, and they go to the detour. They, I think it was Meta and Mike Singletary, they boost Colton up into the tree where he grabs the clue, and they head on. But it's only a few minutes later that the red team realizes they forgot all of their puzzle pieces. So Colton goes sprinting back through the jungle and retrieves the puzzle pieces before they head on to the puzzle. Now, the blue team, they had a big lead, definitely had a major advantage going into the puzzle. But by the time red team gets there, they've barely done anything on the puzzle. Red team, they have the clue. They get to see the layout of the pieces for the puzzle. And from there, they quickly, very quickly start catching up and blow right past blue team and take the first win of the season. So they all end up with $4,000 for their charity. On top of that, everyone was given $2,000 for their charity just for surviving the week. And then we went to, I forget what it was, like the Lantern Station, like some weird name that made no sense, where everybody kind of sat down, you know, talked about their experience, their day, a little bit about why they're there, whether it was for their charity or, you know, personal reasons, whatever that may be. And then each person was given a chance to decide whether or not they would tap out. Thankfully, nobody did tap out, but it did seem like Meta and Ebony were leaning towards leaving because for Meta, like I said, the animal thing, like he's scared of the jungle. And I mean, I don't blame him. Like, I don't want to be anywhere near a snake. Definitely want to be near a steak. I want to be as far away from snakes and as close to steaks as I can be. So I totally get that. But thankfully, he decides to stay. And Ebony, she just kind of felt like she was letting her team down a little bit. And Mike Singletary, who wasn't even on her team, he went into Coach Singletary mode, and starts giving the speech to rally the troops. And sure enough, he's able to convince her that she is more than enough to stay and not a burden on anybody. What did I like from this episode? That little end scene where everybody sat down and talked was really, really cool. There's no gamesmanship or strategy here. Everybody is just out there to earn money for their charities. So that to me was a huge positive to the show. I like having that positivity in anything I watch. Too much negativity, and you're definitely going to carry that out with you. But this show definitely gave us a lot of positivity, and it was just good all around fun. The team who won, yeah, sure, they were happy for the win, but didn't really rub it in the other team's face. Like, it was not really a competition between the two teams as much as it is about each of the celebrities having the opportunity to raise money for their charities. So I mentioned earlier, moving forward, the prize pool is going to get progressively larger and larger as we get into the season. So 20,000 last week. I believe they said 40,000 for next, and should be very interesting. Interested to see how their first night goes in the jungle and how everybody adapts to being a little bit be outside of their comfort zone. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap things up for me. I wasn't really planning on doing a video for this show, but after watching it, I just really enjoyed it and decided I would do a video. So I'll probably be back again next week again, but next time I think I'll probably take some notes so that I can remember that Alana's name is actually Lauren Alaina, because yeah, that's embarrassing. But anyways, as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we will see you later.